The first time Arjuna breathes Svarga's air, it tastes like lightning that forgot how to strike. He stands in Indra-loka with dust of Kurukshetra still hiding in his nails, still carrying questions he won't admit out loud. Am I truly worthy of what they say I am? Or am I only Kunti's son, dressed in borrowed glory? Indra watches him with a father's pride and a king's caution. Because in heaven, praise is never casual. It's a test. Come, Indra says, and the word is not an invitation. It is a command that parts clouds. They pass halls where apsaras laugh like wind chimes, where weapons hang like constellations, where every pillar seems carved from victory itself. But Arjuna's heart refuses to relax. Down below, his brothers fight for breath and justice. Up here, he is surrounded by splendor, and still he feels unfinished. Then Indra brings him to a terrace open to the sky. No throne, no court, just a circle drawn in the air itself, shimmering like a halo laid flat. 3 celestial mothers wait there. Not Kunti, yet somehow when Arjuna sees them, he thinks of Kunti instantly. He thinks of the way her eyes held both love and fear. He thinks of the secrets a mother hides so a son can stand tall. These 3 are older than his story. Their hair is midnight. Their palms glow with a kind of tenderness that doesn't need permission. Arjuna's hand goes to his bow by instinct. One of them smiles, almost sadly. Put it down, Nara. That name lands like a stone dropped into his chest. Nara is not a compliment. Nara is a weight. Nara is an ancient identity, half of a divine pair, the human side of something cosmic. A name whispered in the oldest hymns. A being who is not just brave, but appointed. Arjuna wants to laugh it away. He wants to say, "You mistake me." But Indra's gaze doesn't blink. The rite begins without drums, without fire, with breath. The mothers circle him. Their anklets do not ring. Time itself listens too hard to make sound. They lift their hands and draw invisible lines across his shoulders, his brow, his heart, like rewriting a map that was always there. Arjuna feels it, a pressure behind his ribs, a second pulse waking. He remembers the forest, the vows, the humiliations, the nights when he stared into darkness and asked the same question again and again. Why me? The sky answers. The clouds above him part, as if pulled aside by unseen fingers. A column of light pours down, not harsh like sun, not cold like moon, something in between, like the first dawn ever created. And then the spectacle, so impossible his mind tries to reject it. For one breath of time, Arjuna is overlaid. Inside his body, standing perfectly aligned with him, appears another form, ancient, luminous, calm, like a second body of light superimposed within his flesh, taller by a whisper, still as a mountain. The face is his, and not his. The eyes look out with the patience of ages. Nara. Arjuna's knees threaten to fold, not from fear, from recognition, as if his bones remember a duty his mind never learned. The mothers speak, and their voices are not loud, but they carry the authority of beginnings. You are not only born of Kunti, you are also held by us, by the guardians of your vow. The world will call you warrior, but your real battle is steadiness. When doubt shakes your hand, this light will not leave you. Indra steps forward, and for once the King of Heaven looks simply like a father. Now you know why your arrows do not merely fly, he says. They return with destiny. Arjuna swallows, throat tight. Then why do I still feel afraid? One mother touches his forehead with 2 fingers. The touch is cooler than rain. Because Nara is not the one who never trembles, she says. Nara is the one who trembles, and still stands where Dharma needs a body. The light fades. The terrace returns. The apsaras laugh somewhere far away as if nothing happened. But Arjuna is no longer only a man trying to become worthy. He is a man remembering he was already chosen, And that choice does not remove his humanity. It sanctifies it. And the only wisdom that remains, sharp and simple, is this. When heaven shows you your true form, it isn't to inflate your pride. It's to steady your hand for the moment you'd